Hi guys, welcome back in another new video here on YouTube. We have some cards for the newest expansion, Escape from the Violet Hold, to review. I want to review all the cards for the expansion, or at least a lot of them. And yeah, let's start with the Warrior Legendary. Chainbreaker Hogger, 8 mana, 10/10, of course a legendary. This is one of the new type of legendary that Hearthstone introduced in this expansion. They are called Rulebreakers. As the name say, they are legendaries that break the rule of Hearthstone. As you can see, Hogger has the effect of start of game, duplicate all other legendary cards in your deck. I think this is pretty strong. Having like 2 Ragnaros, 2 Deathwing, 2 Egg of Kalos in a Herald deck is, I think, busted, and yeah, it can literally break the game. It's a really good card. There are tons of implications. I think it's a 4 out of 5, and yeah, I think it's pretty strong in Herald Warrior. Next, we have Blocked Doctor Talina. This is a Death Knight legendary. It's 5 mana for 5 with 1 blood rune. The effect says Battle Cry, get a second hero power that costs corpses. And the hero power says 3 corpses, give a minion +3 attack, this costs corpses instead of mana. She is cool. I don't think it's quite strong as Hogger, just because this hero power is fine, I think. Having a second hero power is really strong actually, but we do not have for now a lot of supports that want to buff the attack. Probably we are getting more token-like supports for Death Knight in this expansion, and these can be pretty good in those decks because you have literally a free hero power every turn that gives +3 attack. I don't think you play these in like a Herald Death Knight. You can't play this in an Unholy Death Knight because you want 3 Unholy runes, and this is 1 blood. So card is cool, but I think it's like 2 out of 5, 2.5 out of 5. If more supports gets added in this expansion, I can give it a 3. It's not really game breaking like Hogger, but it's not unplayable, so nice. Okay, next we have another Rulebreaker legendary. We have Hirida Sinseeker, 4 mana, 7/5 lifesteal for Demon Hunter. Battle Cry, send your deck to the void. At the start of your turns, get 2 cards from the void. Now, how does this work? We have a video here that Blizzard provided us that show how the card works. As you can see, your deck literally get into the void, get destroyed. You start to take, as you can see, your deck literally get into the void, get destroyed. You start to take fatigue damage when you play this card. In fact, lifesteal and 7 attack is needed to keep you alive, and every turn you get 2 random cards from this void. You can only get cards that you, of course, destroyed, so like your starting end, you can't get them. So it's an interesting mulligan card because you can play around it. and I think that if you don't find this early in the game, it's kinda bad. Um, but that there can be some nasty combos that you can do, like you have 3 cards left in your deck, you play these, and you are guaranteed to get them over and over and over. If I understand the card correctly, that it can be false, but yeah, there are surely some fun implications. I think this will be played a lot because it's a really interesting card, and I think it's better than the Death Knight one we saw earlier, so I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. Okay, next we have another legendary. It's called Morag. It's a 10 mana 6/5 for the Warlock. You can see a small icon under the mana cost and prepare in the text. Prepare is the new keyword that is introduced in this expansion, and it's a pretty interesting one. Prepare say that you can drag a card with prepare into your deck and it spend all your left mana. At the start of your next turn, this card's cost is reduced by that amount that you spend plus 1. For example, you have 4 mana left, you drag this card, but we have other cards with prepare later. You drag Morag into the deck. Next turn, start of next turn, Morag will cost 5 because it's 4 plus 1. You can prepare only one card, you can only prepare one time every card. So if I prepare Morag with 4 mana, I can do it the next turn. So it's kinda interesting to see when you can play this prepared, because at 10 mana we are gonna read the effect, it's not that good. It says that rattle, summon a random demon from your deck. Give it that rattle, summon Morag. So these want to go into a really big demon deck. I don't think we have a lot of big demons now in standard. We have the neutral one with taunt that give 8 armor. We have the Asphyxiodon from Ungoro, 5/12 that deal 5 damage random at the end of the turn, but I don't remember any other. Surely we'll get some support for this card. If the pool of demons is good, this card can be quite strong, because if you pay 4 mana to prepare this, so you spend your full turn 4 doing this. At 5 mana you have this bomb that can scam a lot of games. The problem is you have to spend your turn 4 doing nothing, literally, and on turn 5 you play a 6/5 that do nothing when you play it. So I want to give this a 3, but I think it's a 2, because like you play it on turn 5, for example, and yeah, it can do a lot of things, but it doesn't have taunt, it doesn't have rush, so your opponent can just skip over and you have to trade it, and it's not that good, you know. Also, if you skip 2 turns doing nothing, basically, you probably lose the game. So I'll give it a 2. If we get some more kill cards like Conflagration from some sets ago, we can kill this faster. We can start the chain of demons, and in that case it can be good. This card is scary, but it needs the right supports, so I'd give it 2 out of 5 for now. Next one we have Vanessa, the Ringleader. This is the main card of the expansion. This is the legendary that if you log in today, you get for free. And it's a pretty cool one, because someone already tried it on ladder. So I can evaluate this with more data. Let's call like this. Vanessa says 6 mana for 4 with prepare, of course. After you play a card, get a random battlecry minion. It costs 2 less. I think this is strong, because you can play, it's a neutral, I forgot to say. You can play this with low cost cards like Innervate in Druid, or coins in Rogue, or coins in general. If you prepare this on turn 3, next turn is cost 2 mana, so you can do on turn 4, you play this, you play a 1-drop, a 2-drop, or a coin, and you start chaining battle cries. If you get more cheap battle cries with the discount, you can play them too, and you can create a pretty strong board on early turns. Of course, if you find these in later turns, it gets worse. But if you play it early, it's good. So I'll give it 3 out of 5. I see the potential. It's not broken. It's good. It can potentially be really good, but you have to draw it really early to do something good. Next, we have the Fias Smuggler, 3 mana 2/3 with prepare, neutral, common. Battle Cry, give a friendly minion +2 attack and rush. This card is okay, I guess. I don't think you want to play this in your deck. It's not a bad card, but it's not main deck worthy. So I don't think this card will see any play, to be honest. Maybe if you discover it randomly with, I don't know, Creature of Madness, for example, with a Dark Gift, you can prepare it and play it for 0, for example. But I don't know. I'll give this 1 out of 5. I don't think this will see any play. Next one, Tunneling Geomancer, another prepare card. This is a card that you can get for free right now in the game. There is an event with points. At X points you get this card, and the card we'll see next. So they are giving us a lot of free cards right now. Tunneling Geomancer, 3 mana, 2/3 prepare, spell damage +1. This is a little better than the previous one, just because it's a spell damage, and you can discount this by playing, by preparing it for like 2 mana, and it's free. 0 mana +1 spell damage on a minion, it's good. This can maybe see play in like a mage, a burn mage, because there isn't any other class that want to do burn damage with spell. So mage is probably the only class that can play this. It's good. I don't know. Sure is better than the Smuggler, but I'll give it a 2 out of 5. It can be good. I don't think it will be. Okay, next one. Black Market Auctioneer. 9 mana for 4 prepare, also neutral. Whenever you cast a spell, draw a card. This is the old Auctioneer, but it costs 3 mana more, but you can discount this. To make it any good, I think you have to discount this for like 5 or 6 mana. And the real only class that can play this is rogue, or maybe mage, but I don't think mage will. Rogue can. There can be some cool combos you can do with this. You draw like your entire deck in one turn, for example. But you do not have nothing to do with those cards. So same as the Geomancer, 2 out of 5 it can be really good. This effect is really scary. The old auctioneer got nerfed from 6 to 7 mana, and this can be a lot cheaper, but we don't have all the cheap cards Rogue had back in the days. We have still preparation, but we do not have Shadow Step, and that's a big part of it, so I'll give it a 2. Now, another event card, we have the Commissary Crook. 3 mana, 4/3 for Druid, prepare card. Battle Cry, spend all your mana, summon a random minion of that cost. This card is interesting. You can discount this on turn 2 to play for 0 mana, and you can play it the turn later or the turn after, and have a 4/3 for free and a 4-drop. This is good? I don't think it is. Yeah, you are spending a lot of mana to do something with this, and random generation for minions, it's not that good in early cost. If you get this like to 7, 8 or 9 or 10 mana, it's good, but you are spending your whole turn on this, so I don't think it will see any play. I'll give it a 1 out of 5. I just don't think you want this in your main deck. Maybe if you discover, but in that case also I don't know if you want this. You have to spend mana to discount it, and you have to play it on another turn to get a random minion. I don't think this will see any play. Next one, another new mechanic. We have disguised minions. These minions can be played on either side of the field, for you or for your opponent. The first one we get is the Disguised Watchman for Warrior. 2 mana, 2/4, can be played on either side. Battle Cry, deal 1 damage to all other friendly minions twice. So, we know that Warrior has a lot of Enrage synergies. We are getting probably more Enrage synergies in this expansion. But if you do not play this on your side, you can play it on the opponent's side, and maybe clear some tokens, break some Divine Shields. This card is cool. If the range support are good, then this card is good, because it has the flexibility of being a buff for you, because you want to activate your effect, or a small board clear for your opponent. For 2 mana you are doing 2 damage to all enemy minions in 2 instances, so you can break Divine Shield and then damage the piece under the Divine Shield. This card is cool. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I hope the enrage support are good, so this card can shine a lot more, but already right now it seems pretty good. Now we have the bribes. It's another new type of card we get this expansion. Bribes are cards that have an effect that benefit your opponents too. So it's like a pact between the two players. The first bribe we get is the Dark Bribe for Demon Hunter. It's a spell, a shadow spell that says 2 mana, draw 3 cards, and you choose one to give to your opponent. I think this card is pretty bad, to be honest. Don't get me wrong, 2 mana to draw 2 cards is not awful, but you are giving value to your opponent, and it's one of your cards, so it's a good card because you main decked it, and I don't think you want to give your cards to your opponent. So I think this card will not see play. I'll give it a 1 out of 5. I don't know why you want to give cards to your opponents, and yeah, that's it. The other bribe we got revealed is a rogue bribe. Is the rogue bribe. 3 mana, another spell, epic. Destroy a minion and give your opponent a coin. Combo, you get 1/2. This is a lot better than the other one, because you are giving your opponent a coin. A coin, it's a good card, of course, but it's not one of your main deck cards, so it can be alright. Also, if you play with this with like a prep, you can destroy every minion for 1 mana, and you are getting a coin too. So it's honestly pretty good, because it pays for itself, because the coin can give you 1 mana back. I'll give this card I don't want to say a 4, I'll give it a 3.5. I think this card can see play. It just depends on how many big minions we get this expansion, because if Rogue want to kill a lot of minions and you are out of removal, this can be a good card. We have to say that the only real deck Rogue is playing right now is Herald, and Herald is not struggling with minion removal. You have Deathwing, you have the Twilight Mistress that can remove the opponent boards. But if you want to play a different deck and you don't have all these dragons that can kill minions, well, this card can be pretty good there. We have 2 more cards right now. We have Warden Maiev. It's a neutral legendary. Maiev is one of the key figures of this expansion, so this is her card. And it says 2 mana, 1/4. After you play a minion, give it +3/+3 and make it go dormant for 1 turn. You want to play Maiev in really aggressive decks, of course. I'm thinking of like maybe a Companion Hunter for more early pressure and the late game win condition of Tortolla spam. I'm thinking of like any aggro deck, Token Druid, maybe Unholy Death Knight, aggro Paladin. Literally every aggro deck can play this card. +3/+3 is a really big buff. The downside is that they go dormant, and the turn they awaken, they can't attack. So you are blocking a minion for 2 turns to give them a +3/+3. It's a cool card. I can see some aggro decks playing this, so I'll give it a 3 out of 5. I think this card can and will see play in Hunter or Death Knight, for example. Yeah, cool card. And the last card we got for this batch is Spire of Solitude. It's a 5 mana Warlock location that has 2 durability, and it says summon a demon with stats equal to your end size. It attacks a random enemy minion. So this card is interesting because it gives us a hint of what cards we can get in this expansion for Warlock, other than big demons support for Morag, the legendary we looked earlier. And it's interesting. It scales with the end size, so we need cards that give us more end size, and we'll get some probably this expansion. The downside of this card is that it costs 5 mana, and yeah, it can attack a random minion and kill one if you have a really big hand, like 12, 13, 14 cards. I don't know if you can get this high, but it's good. Is random though. If it had rush, it will be probably busted, even at 5 mana. So this is a way to nerf this effect. I don't think at 5 mana you can afford to play this card. I don't think it's bad either, so I'll give it a 2 out of 5, because it has a lot of potential, and if we get a lot of good bigger and cards, I call like this card gets only better. As I said earlier, the downside is that it's 5 mana, so I think 2 out of 5 is a really good rating for this card. Okay, these were all cards for today. We will receive other cards in the next days and for the entirety of the month. The expansion will go live on the 7th of July. I'll be posting decks and videos of these cards. Let me know what you think in the comments, and see you in the next video.